Good morning, guys. I'm coming to you with a very heavy heart today. Most of us awoke to the news of the sinking of the MV Barima ferry, which was on its way to Region 1. And it's reported that the ferry encountered difficulties and a distress call was sent out around 11 p.m. And I want to use this video to make an appeal. So we're going to deal with what exactly happened and why it happened at a later date. For today, I really want to focus. I know VPAC really wants to focus on making an appeal. This is what this video is for, and I'm going to start the video by asking you to share it. You may not know what I'm about to say yet. I'm going to ask you to share this live stream so that this message gets around to as many people as possible, as fast as possible. All right? So with regard to what exactly happened, we don't know yet, right? I'm going to join anybody that is urging people to keep politics out of it for right now. The time for investigation is going to come. The time for us to know exactly what went wrong, if it was mechanical failure, if it was a big wave or anything, that time is going to come. For today, I'm asking you to keep politics out of it, insofar as Guyana needs to have its sole attention focus on the persons that are still missing. Okay, so the boat went down sometime between, well, the distress call was sent around 11 p.m. last night, somewhere around the vicinity of Iron Punt, and then the WhatsApp voice notes show that somewhere around 12:27 a.m. is when the boat reportedly started sinking into the river. That's when people started sending WhatsApp messages to their loved ones. As of this morning, it was reported that 116 people were present on the boat. Later, we got an update to say that 133 people were present on the boat, which means it was 116 passengers and 17 crew members. The first report was that 53 persons had been rescued, and then the last report I saw was that 67 persons, up to the time of recording of this video, which is 10:40 a.m. They have rescued 67 persons. From my calculations, that means that 66 persons are currently unaccounted for. This video is an appeal that is solely focused on those 66 persons. That the next few minutes have to see. I know that many people are holding. I know that many people are seeking to have conversations about responsibility at this moment. Let's keep our focus on the people that are still missing. And this is what I want to tell you. This is what's really important. So from what's been reported so far, we know that at 11 p.m. at night on a river, a lot of people are going to be sleeping. Many people would have been in hammocks. Now, you would not perceive the change in the center of gravity in a vessel in the same way as if you were lying flat on the floor. It's likely that the people that were lying flat on the floor would have realized first that something was going wrong and woken up more quickly. The people in hammocks, because the hammock would adjust relative to the plane that is underneath it. So the people that were in the hammocks were the least likely to wake up in time or notice something was happening until stuff started moving around them. And that seems to have been confirmed by one of the interviews with the survivors that I saw in Newsroom, where the gentleman said he was in a hammock and he heard things crashing around him. That's when he woke up. So it does seem to suggest that when the boat was already at a critical point in its list, is when some people realized that things were wrong and woke up. Now, why that's important is because they would have had less time to get to the life jackets that were on board. From what I have read, the vessel is 87 years old. It was commissioned in 1939. It was rated for 150 people, and about 250 tons of cargo. It will remain to be investigated whether they were within their weight limit. I know at 133 souls, it seems they were within the limit of passengers that the vessel could carry. But let's deal with the facts for now, and let's focus on those people, because from the whole team at VPAC, this from everyone that is on this side of the camera, we're making an appeal to the government of Guyana that we need to reach out to our regional partners to seek assistance at this time. We do not have the assets that we need to conduct the search and rescue operations that need to be conducted to retrieve these lost souls. We cannot make the assumption at this point that everyone that has not been recovered is lost. Search and rescue operations normally persist for days after a tragedy of this nature, because it is recognized that yes, some of the souls unfortunately would have perished. Some of the people were able to make it to the life raft. Some of the people would have had life jackets on. Now, of the persons that had life jackets on, some would have been able to remain in that local area, and others unfortunately face the risk of being pulled out to sea based on the tides and the currents, right? And those are the people that we need to search for. So we know 66 people are yet unaccounted for. We do not know how many of them succumbed to the water, and we do not know how many of them are currently drifting alone in a vast ocean. We don't know. We don't know how many children are out there. We don't know how many mothers, how many fathers, how many elders. We don't know how many people are out there. So this is an appeal. I know that the administration does not necessarily like to admit when it's deficient. The initial reports that I've seen indications that the 2 search and rescue helicopters that we currently have are down, and they've been down for a few months. I saw an additional report from someone in that region that's saying persons that are going to the area to try and assist in recovery of the bodies are being turned away. And I'm not saying bodies as in dead bodies, as just the persons that are missing, to try and search for people that maybe recover bodies or find survivors of the incident. They're being turned away. I'm asking the government, I am begging you guys, allow the people that want to help to help. Give them direction. We do not have the resources in this state. Give them the direction and coordinate them. All the speedboat drivers or whatever that want to help, allow them to help. We need to be calling on Trinidad. Trinidad is next door. We have established relationships with persons in the Caribbean. We need to be putting our pride aside at this moment. Pride cometh before the fall, Guyana. I am begging you, those of you in positions of influence or with the ear of the president or the persons that are in the relevant positions of authority, reach out to those persons and implore them. Let us not put pride before the recovery of these souls that may be lost in the ocean and drifting further and further away from their home. This is not about party right now. I don't care about which party those people in. I just know our brothers and sisters are somewhere in the ocean and they need to be brought home. They need to be brought home. So let us put pride aside. I am expecting immediately, we're demanding that the president call on all assets, whether we call on Exxon. They have helicopters that are served, that can conduct search and rescue missions. I'm sure it would not require pausing oil and gas operations for a day to requisition some of those helicopters to establish some sort of search and rescue perimeter, to request of any other rigs in the area that have fleets available to render their assistance, to request of Suriname, our regional counterpart, to deploy any of their assets that might be of service to us, to ask of Barbados and Trinidad and anyone in the region that is close to us to help us if they have the assets, and many of them have assets, We putting pride aside. Whether we have to pay in cash or kind or oil or however, we are willing to pay. Right? Help us to recover our lost brothers and sisters. Help us to recover the children that have been in the water since midnight last night and they are all praying. I am sure everybody there in the water is praying that somebody is looking for them. Let's find our brothers and sisters. Let us find them. That is all. I'm not here to start any accusations. I'm not here. You guys know that I'm very critical of the government. Normally, I'm not here to be critical of anybody. We don't fully know what happened yet. I will promise to investigate it. You know me. I will promise to investigate it thoroughly, and we will get to VPAC. We'll get to the bottom of this situation. But for right now, this very minute, we need to be begging our regional counterparts. We need to be deploying all assets. If the state does not have the resources, the time for accountability will be at a later date. The time for us to get upset about it will be at a later date. Right now, the sole focus of this country needs to be in recovery, figuring out what has happened to the other 66 persons. And to support the 67 we have recovered in their trauma, many of them will have PTSD. They were men, women, children on board there. They will have trauma. We need to be deploying assets to counsel and make sure those people are well as well, and their mental health is okay. As we engage in the active recovery, let us not waste a single minute more. Every minute we delay in asking for the help we need is another minute, another soul risks perishing to the elements or worse out there, all alone. All alone. We can do better. I don't want to make this a drawn out live. I'm begging you guys to share this. We're going to repost it on the VPAC page, and we're going to be following up on this matter. When the time comes for investigation, we will be right there. But I'm urging you, put politics aside. I know this is the time when reflexively we want to cuss out the government, but that and talk about President Ali Farm or whatever, y'all know I've been on that for how long. I'm putting that aside. I have nothing to say about the President Farm today. I have nothing to cuss the PPP out today. I'm in full cooperation mode. If y'all need me or anyone in VPAC to help call the people in Trinidad and beg for assistance, we are willing to call and beg for assistance. Today is the day. We put pride aside. We come together as a nation, united in grief, united in concern for our brothers and sisters that are still out there in the ocean, and go and find them and bring them home and give closure to the families that are grieving right now. So you guys out there trying to stir things up today, stop it. Send your thoughts, send your prayers, send your well wishes for the people that are still out there in the ocean, and let us retrieve them. Let us ask for the final time. Let us ask for assistance that we need. Ask Exxon, ask the oil and gas folks that have their helicopter fleets down here. Let us ask Trinidad. Let us ask Barbados. Let us ask Suriname. If French Guyana have any assets, we need a wide search area. Let us look at the charts and see which way the current was pulling and try and triangulate and figure out based on the time when these people, the ship would have capsized and the tidal movements and whatever in the area. Let us figure out where they are now, where they are likely to be. Let us deploy the assets. The people that are there trying to help the government, stop denying them access. Stop turning people away and accept the help that people are willing to give us. Take the help. We need it. And send those people in the area and give them fuel and give them ration and whatever. And let us deploy a search net. And I'm not accepting that these people are lost until we have searched for them thoroughly. I will not accept it. This country just has too much tragedy. We almost lost children in an orphanage within the last 48 hours. And now we have to hear about this. We need to start putting our people first. Guys, I'm sorry. We need to start putting our people first. This thing is heartbreaking. Let us ask for the help we need. Let us do it right now. Let us put aside all this party politics and unite if we cannot unite as Guyanese at a critical moment as this. Shame upon all of us, right? Let us do it. So, I love you guys. I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled on this story. I'll be coming to you with updates as they come forward. I'm urging those of you in the government, shame on any of you that are not willing to extend a hand at a time when you need help. And we don't have the resources. The helicopters are down. They've been down for months. We're going to deal with the accountability for that another time. But if we know we don't have it, let us go out and get it. We have the money, whether we need to buy it, borrow it, rent it, or beg for it. Let us get it deployed and save those people that are out there. I'm be in touch with you guys later. I love all of you.